Hi everybody, my name is Vjeko Zepic. I'm from Zagreb, Croatia. I used to play for junior team Croatia a lot of times and for open team. And currently I am teaching the bridge in schools in Croatia, and I am a coach and captain of Croatia Under-16 team, which did not have many successes over the years, but we're building something and hopefully we will be better on the next tournament. If you have any other questions or comments or something about youth program and you've seen me somewhere, I'm very happy to answer your questions or share a beer or something if you want to discuss youth movement. And today I will play 5 boards with Leah on the IntoBridge. So let's start with the first board. On the first board, we count our points and we see that we have 10 count, flat 10 count, balanced hand 4-4-3-2, and our partner passed and right hand opponent opened 1 diamond. Since we have 4 cards in diamonds, so a bit of length in the opener suit and nothing else to report, with this hand we will pass. Let's see what happens next. We passed. Left-hand opponent bid to 1 no trump, which shows non-forcing hand with 6 to 10 points, and probably no 4-card major, but our partner came alive with Michael's Cubid. Michael's Cubid basically just shows us that he has both majors, 5-5. Now we see that we have a fit in both suits, which is good, but we don't have enough honors in that suits, and partner is passed, so we know that he's at most 10 points. So we can basically just bid our best fit, which is spades. And now we have to decide, should we bid 2 spades or 3 spades? With non-card fit, usually we can jump to the level 3. Let's see if there's some danger in that. If partner has 5-5-2-1 with 2 diamonds, we'll probably give 1 diamond, 1 club. And depending on what happens in the majors, we would only have to give 1 major to make the contract. But since we know that points are on the right, probably some finances will be off, so I'm not sure about 3 spades. The other positive thing about bidding 3 spades would be to take out the minor contracts for the opponents. And since we have only 2 clubs and partner has at most 3 clubs, they definitely have some club fit. And since left-hand opponent bid 1 no trump, we know that he doesn't have majors, he have minors. So maybe 3 spades would be a good bid to shut out the opponents for the minor fit, and also we could be making. We will see what happens. So I will bid 3 spades. Yes, that's something we were afraid of, that the opponents have club contract and now they bid to 5 clubs. Let's see if they can make a 5 clubs. What we're expecting is getting the ace of diamonds, 1 club, and possibly 1 major trick from the partner. And we will probably go 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 down if it's very, very unlikely. So I think I will pass and try to set the contract down. Okay, we see now that we have what we expected. We have 1 club trick and 1 diamond trick. Partner led the king of spades. It will be not very good if the declarer has the ace of spades, because he'll probably can rough out some spades and he will give only 2 tricks. So let's see what happens. Partner has ace king of spades, so that means that we have we will set the contract down. Now let's think, can we set it more? Since the left-hand opponent basically freely bid 4 clubs, he has, I would guess, 6 of them. So that means that partner has only 1 club. If partner has 5-5-2-1, just counting to 13, probably the contract will go down only one. But maybe partner has something like 6-5, and I can give him a diamond draft. There is no other defense, which will probably get a second under trick. So we will take the ace of diamonds, and then we will play a diamond, see if the partner can ruff it. No, so partner is 5-5-2-1. And that is it. Now we can play something, but the opponent will take the rest and it will be one off. So let's play a spade and see what happens. Yes. As we can see, if we played in spades, we would take all the spades. Yes, we will confirm. So we will take all the spades, but we will give one diamond, one club, 2 to 3 hearts. So our sacrifice was not very successful, and even better, they went down in the 5 clubs contract. So second board, we are vulnerable, they are not vulnerable, and the right-hand opponents open one no trump, which shows 15-17 balanced. We have exactly 1 point, nothing to do, so we will pass. 2 hearts transferred to spades, spades completed the transfer, no new information yet. 3 hearts shows a second suit, and now the opener decided he will play in hearts. So our partner will be on the lead since of the 2 hearts transfer. Lead is 3rd, 5th, so we can try to deduce how many cards partner have. Partner has either 3 or 4. We will see if the 2 appears now. Then the partner has 3 cards. If the 2 does not appear, usually partner has 4 cards. So if partner has 4 cards, we can deduce that declarer has only 2 cards. We know that he's a major 2-suiter, and he has 2 clubs, and he will have either 1 or 2 clubs, depending on does he have 5 hearts. But basically, we will have the whole hand counted very soon. So declarer plays on trumps, so we can see how many trumps does partner have. Partner has 2 trumps. Partner has 2 trumps, so declarer probably has 5, and he has 5 spades, 2 diamonds, and 1 club. So what can we take? We will probably take 1 spade and 1 club, if nothing else happens. Partner also sees that, but declarer had 1 extra spade, so he has no clubs, and we took only 1 spade. There's nothing more important on this board to discuss, since everything was counted from basically trick 1. It was just a matter, shall he make a second overtrick or only 1 overtrick? And he made 2. Okay, board number 3. Now we are not vulnerable against vulnerable, and we are first to bid. Since we don't have enough values for opening bid and a flat hand, nothing to preempt, we just pass in the first position. Okay, partner, left-hand opponent opened the heart, and then partner jumped to 4 spades. Right-hand opponent doubled. This double is not for penalty. It's just showing some points, or takeout double. Usually, some people play that over 4 spades and higher doubles are for penalty, but in the modern bridge, the tendency is to preempt more and more. So I think the good treatment of this double is basically showing some points and probably interested in competing. Since we have basically nothing to add to our partner, we will just pass and see what happens. Okay, so we are playing 4 spades. Let's plan the play here. So first, when you're planning the play in trumps, you need to count the losers because not all winners will be winners because some may be roughed. So basically, you're just counting the losers. And we're counting the losers from the hand with more trumps. So that's obviously North hand because we have one heart loser, two club losers, and 2 to 3 diamond losers, and something to happen in trumps, which is not ideal. But one club loser can be discarded, or can be guessed. Club suit can be guessed for only one loser, and something interesting might happen in the diamond suit also. So now, to figure out how we're going to play this hand, we need to think about the bidding. Left-hand opponent opened one heart, and the right-hand opponent showed some points. So from what we know from now is that the heart suit is on the left, and the lead is 2. We know that the lead is 3rd, 5th. So my guess is that right-hand opponent will have 3 hearts, and the left-hand opponent will have 6 hearts. And that's just like a mental note when we're counting the hand. So we will just play a low, and probably now we will rough a heart. Oh, we got the diamond back. 10 of diamonds. A high and low diamond basically shows a doubleton. If that is correct, then the ace queen is offside. So there's actually nothing we can do. So we will play low. And that's probably what we guessed it would happen. And now we will rough. So we know he has 6 hearts, 2 diamonds. So that leaves us 6, 3, 2, 2, or maybe 6, 4, 2, 1. Which means that he would, if he has a singleton, most likely that singleton would be spade. And so that's not very ideal for us because that means that king jack of spades will be offside. So now let's rough spade, rough a heart, and let's try to guess clubs. So now let's count the points. We know that the right hand opponent has ace queen of diamonds. He played the 10, so I guess he has maybe something in hearts. And he'll probably have one club, but the club we can discard on diamond if we can reach the diamond, but we can never reach the diamond. So before guessing the clubs, let's see what happens in spades. Okay, so he has the king of spades. We didn't lose anything by playing spades this way because we couldn't reach the dummy to play the finesse, and the finesse was also not right. So let's. Okay, so we know that left-hand opponent has ace king of hearts, nothing in diamonds, and only jack of spades. That's 8 points. So for his opening bid, he would need to have the club ace. So we're hoping that he doesn't have the club queen also. And so we can claim now with 3 down. If you look at the board, we see that if they play in hearts, they can probably give one spade, no diamonds, and some clubs, depends on how they play, but looks like that 4 hearts is making. Okay, now our partner opened 2 no trump, which shows 2022, and we have 5 points. So with this 5 points, we will bid 3 no trumps because we have no major suit to bid. So we will bid 3 no trumps. And probably we will play there. So no trumps, we count our sure tricks. Our sure tricks are tricks we can take without giving the lead to the opponents. So we have 3 spades, 1 heart, that's 4, 1 diamond, that's 5, and we need to make 4 clubs to make the contract. The problem with that is that we are somehow limited in our entries to our hand, where we have the fifth club. So if opponents have ace to 3 and they duck club, we will have trouble entering. So ideally would be to save the ace of diamonds. But now what happens if the guy takes the king and plays a hard back? We need to think few tricks in advance. If he plays the high heart, we will probably have to play the jack, and then our heart suit will be opened when we play clubs. But playing the ace of diamonds, basically, when it's good to play the ace of diamonds? If the ace of clubs is only doubleton, then we can take the ace of diamonds, play a club, and then overtake the club and overtake the club if the club's at 3-2, and we will collect our suit. And since we have the queen and the 10 and the 9, probably diamond suit will not be a threat for them to cashing tricks. So unless we're playing that the opponents are not very intelligent, they will know their carding, and now he will take the diamond and play a hard back. The other option is if he led a diamond from the king, then we're basically safe, because now we can take the trick with the queen and collect our clubs. We don't mind what's the club situation. We still have the entry. So let's see what's the best option. I think the best option is to play that he led from the king, because, okay, that's first bad news. And now if a hard back, okay, no hard back. Okay. Cut, I need to plug in my computer, sorry. We will start from here. Yeah, you hear me now? Yes, because my computer randomly went into the sleep mode. It said that it had 1 hour left and just like, so I plugged it. I said cut, so I'll continue from here. Okay. Okay. No, it's the same. It went into sleep mode and then came back. So okay. Okay. Okay, so good news is we didn't have a hard back. So we will take a diamond. So we avoided the hard switch, which would be a problem. But still, we will have a problem reaching our hand. But that's the bridge we'll cross when we get there. So now we will take a diamond and we will play clubs from top. Maybe ace will be doubleton. So if ace is doubleton, then we can overtake. Oh, it's not. So what happens now if you play a club? If you play a club, they will take the ace, and most likely they will attack the hearts. And what happens if they attack the hearts? So now we have 3 tricks. We can make 4 more, that's 7. Hopefully the spades will be 3, that will be 8. And we need to make something in hearts. The other option of making 4 spade tricks is if the jack falls. So maybe the best thing would be to collect the spades now and then play a club, so they will have to play a heart. And something good might happen out of that. Oh, so the spades are not behaving, but now we have queen 10 over the jack. So some sort of end plays may be possible. Obviously, playing the queen of spades now gives us nothing, so now we will play a club. So they will need to exit with something. So they will exit with a heart to the queen. We will take the queen and play another heart and see what happens there. And now heart, and now instead of us end playing the opponent, he end played us, and we will have to give a spade in the end, which gives us only 8 tricks, but it was actually a good try. We can see that also playing the diamond ace at trick 1 would be no better because he will also dug the ace of clubs, and then we will be in the same position as we were now. Okay, the final hand of this small set. Our right-hand opponent opened 1 heart. And we have 8, 11, 16, 21 points. Usually with more than 18 points, we start with a double and see what happens. Wow, our partner bid 1 spade where we have 5. But partner always must bid something. So partner can have 0 points. So we don't want to push the game with this hand because we have a balanced and we have a lot of losers, but we need to show some extra strength. So extra strength will be shown by bidding 3 spades, which we see is 7 to 23 with the spade fit. And partner doesn't have 0, he has something, so he bid 4 spades, and we will play 4 spades. Okay. And partner has 4 points. So he has a queen of spades and the queen of diamonds, which may be useful. And the doubleton heart, which means that we'll probably be able to rough 1 heart. Since we know that the opening bid is on our right, most points will be on our right. So if we give him the ace of hearts, queen of hearts, jack of hearts, maybe ace of clubs, nothing in spades, that will leave the possibility that the king of diamonds is left, that the finesse is not on. And are we afraid that we might get the diamond rough here? So then we will have 1 club, 1 heart, 1 diamond, and 1 rough. So usually it's good to play to make the contract. So the safest way to play the contract is to play the ace of diamonds, because we know that the ace of hearts is on the right. Because without the ace of hearts, he would only have 5 in clubs, 3 in points in hearts. That's 8, and maybe the ace, maybe the king of diamonds. But that's very unlikely that he has only that. So I will play safe to make the contract. So I will play the ace, and then collect the trumps. And try to rough out 1 heart, giving just 1 heart, 1 club, and 1 diamond. That's basically what we figured out before, that the ace of hearts will be onside. But what we... Oh, so good news. Good news is that we would actually go down if we play the finesse. So we made a very good safe play of not making a finesse and immediately deciding not to take an overtrick, but making our contract. And now we will just give 1 more diamond to the left-hand opponent. Okay, thank you all. Thank you for watching. I hope you had fun. There were some interesting boards. The last one was quite interesting, of the usual dilemma between making an overtrick or making safe. Since we decided that there is a possibility of going down, I decided to play it safe, and this time it paid. So you can put it in the comment. Would you play something differently, or do you think that my play was good enough? Thank you all for watching, and hope to see you soon.